Yeah, what have you got?
I'm looking right into a crack there.
It's incredibly flaring though. You're talking about his right hand or his left hand?
Both. But you know what?
His left hand looks a little bit more, the crack looks a little bit more closed.
You know what I'm wondering though?
Yeah, the old mono ring
A
thing.
little bit of that, yeah. That's what I was wondering on this. I mean, it might be complete nonsense and it won't work in any way, but it does make me wonder. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Late Night Climbing Show. My name is Tom Randall and I have as a guest, a very special guest, the other wide boy. Don't know whether he's the wide or the boy, but it's Pete Whittaker. Welcome.
Hello, I'm here.
You're here. That's a good start for once, isn't it?
Yeah, we're here. We're good to go. Hit me up. What's going on?
Well, first off, the context is that me and you have had a little bit of banter with D Woods, aka Daniel Woods, with a little bit of kind of filming that we've done down the cellar.
Yeah, definitely.
So what I thought we would do is do a little bit of a kind of like a breakdown on some of his kind of, I suppose, more famous or popular videos.
It's funny how you said D Woods, aka Daniel Woods. Surely it's the other way around. Daniel Woods, also known as D Woods.
I just always look at these holes and think, I'd just like barely be able to just hang them right from the outset.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh, and how wide he gets on those moves.
It's those because D Woods isn't actually like that tall. He's quite short, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because I met him in Sheffield once, and like I'm definitely sure he wasn't like any taller than me. But when you actually like watch him climb, like he looks like, because he can get his shoulders and arms into such wide positions, it looks like I feel like he's bigger than he actually is. That's a sign of true strength.
Yeah, it's like watching Aiden. Oh, look at that size, that hold. Oh my goodness, that's like a foothold. Although to be fair, if you get a really small hold, you can just beak stuff up, can't you?
Yeah, I don't mind small holds. Yeah, it's when it's steep.
Yeah.
Small holds on gently overhanging is all right, little mingers. But it's when it's when you can actually stand on your feet.
Yeah.
But I mean, anything like this, it's obviously it's yeah.
Have you ever spent that amount of time on one sort of small section of board climbing like that outside?
3 days on one move?
Yeah.
No,
I haven't either. Do you think that's where we're going wrong?
Well, yeah, and that we don't have deltoids like D Woods, do we?
Oh yeah, it's great. He is proper dedicated to the siege on a boulder, though, isn't he?
That's what I always think is really impressive about these top boulderers, is, which I don't feel like I have in bouldering, is the dedication to a single move and knowing whether that move is actually possible. Because bouldering feels so impossible at the start, doesn't it? On something really hard. Yeah. Whereas I feel like all of these guys, they just must have a really good grasp of what is actually doable for them, even if it feels completely undoable at the beginning. That's what I find quite interesting in a way, because I don't feel like I have that with bouldering. I'm terrible. I just think like, I can't do that. That just feels totally impossible. And then, yeah.
Do you think that's because of all the years of route climbing we've done? You kind of expect if you're going to get a route done on Red Point on a route, you kind of either need to get the move done in the first session, or at least in the first session, kind of be like snatching the hold and getting it. And then you think, well, maybe like 4 sessions in, I'll be getting this, but you can't just be like just lobbing wildly at a move and just not even probably getting close enough. Whereas you probably can do that in bouldering quite a lot.
Yeah, I think that might be it. Like with route climbing and especially trad climbing as well. especially if you're having hard sequences at the end of route. You need to be somewhere in the region of doing that move in, whatever it is, two to 3 sessions or something. I feel like, unless it becomes like some sort of mega siege, but it's not like we ever do massive mega sieges. I wouldn't say. Do we? Maybe we do, just in the cellar.
Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you want to get notifications on any of our future episodes. We put episodes out every week, so hit that notification and you can see all the latest stuff from the Climbers Crag.
So this is 9B. And do you know I know the route, but I don't really know the breakdown of it, or whether is it boulder in the beginning and...
Yeah, I should know the breakdown of it because Will climbed this a while back. I think it comes in at around V14 or so.
Do you think you could do that move there that he just did, right hand high, left foot?
No, not a chance. Not a chance, because I think it took Will a little bit of time to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And basically, there's if Will Bosey flashes a move, there's a chance that I might do it after repeated red pointing.
Yeah, okay.
That's about the rule.
But if he takes more than one go, then you're doomed.
Yeah, just about. Yeah. I mean, look how steep that is.
There. Yeah, that is very steep. Yeah.
And they're long moves. And I know they're small holds as well.
He's got good tension, hasn't he? Well, he will do, won't he? But like I said again, he's not like a big guy, but he's able to actually keep his feet on in those stretched out moves.
Yeah,
like high, reaching into those undercuts.
Yeah.
I'd be flailing.
And actually, he has amazing tension that he carries through like toe clamps and like toes and stuff like that as well.
Mm.
Some of the climbing that I've seen him do over the years, this is Daniel, not Will. That tension that he carries through the core is just like unbelievable. It's like doing like front lever the entire way up stuff. That was casual, that move at the start.
Yeah. Do you think that's an easy move?
Oh no, he just looks cash. Look, that's showboating for sure. It's definitely making those early moves look easy. That doesn't look easy though. Because I think something broke on this, didn't it?
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, I think it might have changed a little bit. The thing which is always impressive about when I watch this problem, because I've seen a few people climb it was on one of those original dosages, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
it's like that style of hold in a horizontal roof. It's just like holding edges, like at the beginning, holding those edges and crimps in a horizontal roof. I mean, I can basically hold them on a just off vertical wall, probably.
Yeah. Then there's this big infamous root move, isn't there? Like a big backhander thing. Ooh.
Oh no, that's to a mini pinch.
Yeah, that's right up his territory, isn't it?
Yeah.
See that no there?
Backhander on that. What's that called?
Oh, see that. That just looks so. That's just like full on Daniel Wood style of move, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that's a jug. Might be able to hold that one.
Yeah, right at the end. I think it's a V6 to finish, apparently.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a bad territory.
Yeah, might have that covered.
Right, let me give you the little dessert pudding of this whole escapade. So, just recently, we had Daniel release and also do the first ascent of Return of the Sleepwalker. 9A.
9A.
Big grade.
Big numbers.
V17.
Yeah.
Second one ever?
Second one ever. There have been a few, haven't there, which have cropped up, but then they haven't been confirmed.
Yeah, didn't Charles Albert do one in Fontainebleau that was another 9A?
Yeah, there were a couple in font. I think there was one that was done barefoot, and then there was the big island one.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But I don't think either of them held the grade. Maybe.
I think
I could be wrong.
Repeated.
Say again.
I think the barefoot one got repeated by someone else, and they downgraded it.
Okay.
I think I'm sure someone was talking about that at work the other day.
Yeah.
But yeah, the reason why I wanted to just have a little look at this bit of footage of Return of the Sleepwalker is I had a few little niggling doubts about some of the crack features.
Okay.
So I just wanted to take you to a particular bit of the video and maybe do like a few stop starts and just, have a quick delve into the crack world and whether this exists on Font 9A Boulder.
Whether a crack exists on Font 9A Boulder.
Yeah, and whether, we might find a cheeky little bit of beta, basically.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was a little bit of crack beta on this boulder, so hardest boulder problem in the world, or sort of like joint hardest boulder problem in the world, along with Silence, hardest route, like hardest sport climb in the world, also has a cheeky little bit of crack climbing on it.
Yeah.
Then you have the you've got like Recovery Drink, which is considered one of the hardest trad routes, which is also a bit cracky. And then you've got cracks coming into the competitions. I mean, it's all there, plain sight for everybody to see.
And they just never knew it was coming.
No.
Is crack back?
Yeah.
There you have it. And I knew this episode was just going to end up talking about crack still. even though we're supposed to be talking about D-Woods.
Yeah, and we're not on the Wide Boys channel.
No.
Back. Hey everyone, we are in the Climbers Crag studio right now, Advanced HQ. Just a little reminder that we have in the comments below a pinned comment, which kind of just gets you involved in some discussion and chat with us at Climbers Crag every single week. So have a look at that pinned comment and come and get involved with all of us.
Using a Gaston.
Okay. Pausing.
Yeah, what have you got?
I'm looking right into a crack there.
It's incredibly flaring though. You're talking about his right hand or his left hand?
Both. But you know what?
His left hand looks a little bit more, the crack looks a little bit more closed.
You know what I'm wondering though?
Yeah, the old mono ring thing.
A little bit of that, yeah. That's what I was wondering on this. I mean, it might be complete nonsense and it won't work in any way, but it does make me wonder.
I mean, I do feel like with these guys though, I feel like they would have a grasp on these mono things because it's like more like normal sport climbing holds in a way. Do you not think?
You don't think they just think it's just too filthy painful?
Yeah, it's quite painful. Yeah, it can be. Yeah.
I don't know.
But I guess it all depends on the move that they're doing from those handholds, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like, I guess should we see what's going on next?
Yeah,
just see what move he's doing now off those handholds. Right, it's actually moving up the crack feature a little bit.
Yeah.
Undercutting.
So those are all relatively small moves.
Yeah.
Off the same feet.
Do you reckon you could do one? Do you reckon you could do one of those?
One of those moves?
Yeah. Do you reckon you could hold the tension on that?
Not like that, no. But if I could get into a mono lock, I definitely could do something.
Yeah. The problem is with that though, like, I mean, he's holding undercuts, isn't he? But then he's reaching off those undercuts. Whereas if you're like monoing back underneath the roof like that, you're never going to be able to make that I mean, you'd just snap your finger off, I think, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I just don't think that they would actually climb with any kind of jamming ability, unfortunately. But it is cool to see, again, crack features on one of the hardest boulders in the world.
Yeah. I think my conclusion to that is it doesn't look very likely that you're going to be able to put much jamming in there, just from looking at that. But I think what we can take away from that is there are crack features. And where there are crack features, there are jams. So, in conclusion, in a roundabout way, there probably are some jams on it.
I've got to say, I think we're being way too positive here.
Are we?
Yeah, as much as I really want to like see something in that, I think this is quite distinct from the empath situation. And we've got Return the Sleepwalker, some crack-like features on it. And like in the best possible scenario, I reckon there's one like mono locker move.
Which is marginal.
Yeah, that'll like, I just don't think it'll probably change very much.
It would, yeah, it probably wouldn't do anything in the sequence anyway.
Yeah,
yeah.
Such a shame that it's not just like a little flared hand jam right at the top, is there? Just like out, like no one spotted it off to the side.
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh, if only.
Yeah.
I think that's one where we're not going to book a trip to go and have a go on.
No, maybe if we were passing, just go and
have a look at the jam.
Have a look at the single jam.
Yeah.
Because it's always good to look at a jam. But I'm not going to book a trip out to try Return of the Sleepwalker.
No, and I don't think there's a cheetah beater on it. I'm
not convinced either.
No.